Lil Wayne is back online, complaining about being snubbed by the Grammys.
That hurt. Hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about, it hurt a whole lot.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And
my disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Yeah, in life, you probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. What? Sometimes you know what?
He proceeded to play Beyonce's Me, Myself, and I and go take this cake-ass Christmas card picture with all of his hired actors, friends.
Again. But this time, it's not just about the trophy. It's about Kendrick Lamar, and it's about entitlement. Wayne's not just salty because he lost. He's salty because he thinks the game owes him something. And that's the same energy we've seen from Drake every time the culture picks someone else. Act 1. The snub that won't die. Let's set the scene. The Grammys just wrapped, and Wayne jumps on Twitter to say, "Congrats to the nominees and the winners. Wasn't included. As usual, I gotta work harder." On the surface, it sounds humble, but if you know Wayne, you know that's not what's really going on. This isn't a congratulatory post. It's a backhanded compliment. It's Wayne saying, "Y'all won, but really, I should have won." He's not just disappointed, he's offended. And the timing? Right after Kendrick sweeps the Grammys. Wayne didn't say a word when the nominations dropped, and he wasn't on the list. He waited until Kendrick cleaned up, then made it about himself. Act 2. The Kendrick factor. Why does Wayne always get salty when Kendrick wins? Because deep down, Wayne sees Kendrick as the guy who took his spot. The last time Wayne felt this snubbed was when Kendrick got the Super Bowl slot. Wayne's public reaction? The same. Why not me? It's not about the event, it's about the fact that Kendrick is the one getting the shine. Wayne's not just mad at the Grammys, he's mad that the culture, the industry, and the institutions keep picking Kendrick as the face of serious rap. And every time that happens, Wayne feels like his own legacy is being threatened. Act 3. The root of the salt, entitlement. Here's the real psychology. Wayne grew up in the industry, signed to Cash Money as a kid, mentored by Birdman, platinum plaques before he could drive. For years, he was the golden child, the guy everyone called the best rapper alive. The industry was built around him. So when the Grammys, the Super Bowl, or the culture picks someone else, especially someone like Kendrick, who came from the mud and built his own lane, Wayne doesn't just feel overlooked, he feels robbed. He feels like the game owes him something. That's entitlement. It's the same energy we see from Drake. When Drake loses a battle, he doesn't just take the L. He tries to spin the narrative, sue somebody, or question the legitimacy of the win. Because when you're used to being the favorite, every no feels like disrespect. Act 4. The pattern. Shading Kendrick, shading the game. Let's be real, Wayne's not shading Kendrick because he hates him. He's shading Kendrick because Kendrick represents the new standard. Every time Kendrick wins, it's a reminder to Wayne that the game moved on without him. And the pattern is clear. Wayne only complains when Kendrick is the one getting the shine. He didn't make a fuss when other artists won, but when Kendrick
The 2026 Grammys have just gone down.
And hip-hop won in a major way.
Kendrick Lamar made history yesterday.
Kendrick Lamar
Now has
the most
Grammy Awards
in Grammys history. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
27 total wins, surpassing Jay-Z's record of 25.
Jay-Z has 25, Ye has 24, and Eminem has 15. So Kendrick is he's going to be controlling the #1 spot for a minute. It's going to take a while for someone else to catch up.
Last year, even with his 5 wins for Not Like Us, but he surpassed both of them last year. He won some big awards last night.
But what I do think is really interesting about this is that Kendrick was able to do this in his first 15 years. The 25 is across Jay-Z's 30 years.
And last night, he picked up 5, which is absolutely crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
5 for 5, no Wendy's. 5 for 5. No patty cake.
Once again, Kendrick Lamar
opened his
shows
mouth and hand him a Grammy right now, bro.
Lock in, y'all, and listen carefully.
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't be dumb.
That lyric is still aging like fucking fine wine.
Big night for Kendrick Lamar. Big night for Kendrick Lamar.
He is breaking records. We are watching it in real time.
For the longest time, people tried to tell us and sell us that there is no way that a pure hip hop artist can reach certain levels of success. He has to cross over. He's got to be some sort of hybrid artist. He's got to do things that aren't necessarily in the hip hop vein. And every time he wins in a major way, he proves that wrong.
Kendrick Lamar ended up taking home, I believe, 5 Grammy Awards. He won for Best Rap Album.
Best rap song for TV Off.
Luther wins the Grammy for Best Melodic Rap Performance, so that's a lock.
Record of the year. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, they won. Luther.
Best rap performance for Chains and Whip. So shout out to Clips for getting that, but obviously Kendrick was on that.
So we got 5.
Yeah.
It was 5
Got
tonight,
another
bro.
5, which I think is the same amount that he won for the Not Like Us year, which was last year.
The dude cleared the rap, what's it called? Categories.
Bro, 10 Grammys in literally 2 years is disgusting.
insane, bro.
It's absolutely disgusting.
For him to be able to win 5 more right after last year and break a record for having the most Grammys as a hip hop artist, as a rapper, monumental. Such a great milestone.
And that's why this is dope. He didn't have to do anything to sell his integrity, sell it to get this.
Yes, I mean, very well deserved. I did want the Clips to win Rap Album of the Year.
As far as rap album, I was expecting the Clips to win, for best rap album. I love that album, but I love GNX as well, and Chromacopia. Jid was also in there, Glorilla was in there, so that was a very good category.
Right, I wanted them to win that category just for the plot. The Drake D writers, Kendrick winning, they numb to that, but the Clips winning would really hurt them.
Like I said, but GNX was a big album, man. It truly was. Like I said, from 2024 to 2025, it was a huge album.
and I thought Let God Sort Tomorrow was a phenomenal album. But you can't be mad at GNX.
Not at all.
The pattern is clear. Wayne only complains when Kendrick is the one getting the shine. He didn't make a fuss when other artists won, but when Kendrick sweeps, Wayne suddenly remembers to tweet about being snubbed. It's not about the trophy, it's about the spotlight. Wayne wants to be the guy the culture can't ignore, and when he's not, he gets salty. Act 5, the Drake parallel. This is the same psychology we see with Drake. Drake was the chart king, the meme king, the guy who always won. But when Kendrick came for a spot, Drake didn't just compete. He tried to control the narrative, question the rules, and act like the game was rigged. Wayne and Drake both grew up as industry favorites. They both expect to win, and when they don't just lose, they feel betrayed. Act 6, the reality check. Here's the truth. The game doesn't owe you anything. Not Wayne, not Drake, not anybody. Kendrick didn't get handed the crown, he took it. He built it from the ground up, album by album, bar by bar. Kendrick is King Kunta, a man who had to break through a lot of bondage and roadblocks. Just watch this video to fully understand why Kendrick is King Kunta. Early 1990s, Section 8, food stamps, father hustling at KFC, and in the streets. 2 uncles go to prison, 1 is shot in the head. At age 5, King Kunta witnesses a man shot dead outside their building.
It's so easy to get your hands on negative.
Basically coming to grips with reality, saying I'm a teenager, I'm out here. It's a possibly chance that I won't see tomorrow.
Do I have this right? You saw your first murder when you were 5 years old?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
It was outside my apartment unit. A guy was out there serving his narcotics and somebody rolled up and with a shotgun blew his chest out. These stories are so serious and so in depth. It's just about me seeing somebody get killed, just as a kid, yeah. Being right there and knowing how it all went down, you feel me? Immediately, it done something to me right then and there to let me know that this is not only something that, I'm looking at, but it's something that maybe I have to get used to.
The 1992 LA riots burn into his memory. His father steals tires to survive, and King Kunta learns early that black life is disposable in America. King Kunta's first lesson is survival. He learns that the world is stacked against him, but his parents' love and his own watchful nature keep him from becoming another casualty. He internalizes the pain, but refuses to let it define him.
It starts with my family in Chicago. Came straight to Compton in 84, had me in 87, so the gang culture was always in my life. I was raised inside the gang culture.
My parents are fairly young, so I actually grew up with them. And I was in a household where they partied and they had fun. And
me being in a household with all these house parties, my parents being young, it was a new life for me. It was a fast life. And me being the only kid, I got to witness all of that.
Was your dad in a gang or something?
Yeah, he's affiliated.
He was affiliated. So your dad's in the gang. They decide to move to Compton.
Right.
How do you avoid getting into the gang lifestyle in Compton when your dad is not telling you it's a bad thing?
Well, he's actually telling me.
I was probably like the only one out of my friends. I had about 30 friends in the neighborhood. The only one that had a pops there every day telling me, yo, don't do that. My pops did what he had to do, to put food on the table. Sometimes it wasn't always, the super legit way. And me being young, I was a pretty wise kid. I knew what he was doing, you feel me? This is, for a minute, it made me like, I want to be just like him. As I grew as a person, I had to make the choice, and I found out what was right and what was wrong. I think at the end of the day, it made me into a positive person. Living in a crazy-ass city, that's my whole story.
Forging 1995, at age 8, King Kunta sees Tupac and Dr. Dre filming California Love in Compton. His father lifts him up to see over the crowd. A literal and symbolic act of raising the next generation. For the first time, he sees black kings, not just victims.
California Love. So you were on the set of the video when you were like 8? Mm-hmm. How did you get on the set?
I was around 8 years old. They were shooting a video in my neighborhood in Compton. My father seen him, went 2 blocks down, got me. By the time he got me, everybody was out there. It was like pandemonium, He put me on his shoulders, and there they was, Dr. Dre and Tupac right there, and I think it was a white Bentley. That moment right there, whether I know it or not, subconsciously, I think it eventually branched me off to what I'm doing now. It was already designed in destiny. That day I said, I want to have an influence like that on all these little kids. 15 years later, I meet Dr. Dre and I explain that story to him when I seen him, and he remembered that exact same moment.
Late 1990s. He's a quiet, observant kid, a good student, but shy with a stutter. In 7th grade, a teacher introduces him to poetry. He becomes obsessed with rhymes, metaphors, and double entendres, writing constantly at home. His mother is shocked by the profanity, but he's just telling the truth of his world. Centennial High, graduation rate under 60%. King Kunta is an A student surrounded by gangs, drive-bys, and police. He never formally joins a gang, but is exposed to violence, guns, and near-death experiences. Friends go to prison or are killed. His father keeps him grounded, yanking him back from the streets, telling him not to repeat his mistakes. King Kunta's willpower is forged in adversity. He refuses to let his environment dictate his future. He chooses poetry over pistols, words over violence. He learns that education and self-expression are his weapons against a world that wants him silent. 2003 to 2005, in high school, King Kunta meets Dave Free, who runs school rap battles and builds a DIY studio. Together, they cut his first mixtape. At 16 to 17, he releases Youngest Nigga in Charge as K-Dot, selling burned CDs locally. Dave Free engineers a connection with Anthony Top Dog Tiffith, who signs King Kunta as TDE's second artist in 2005. 2006 to 2009, he lands a Def Jam development deal, gets a feature with The Game, but the label passes. In 2009, he drops the C4 mixtape, then abandons the K-Dot name, releasing the Kendrick Lamar EP to tell his own story, honestly. 2010 releases Overly Dedicated, the first project that truly sounds like King Kunta. Dark jazzy beats, character voices, narrative songs about Compton life and inner conflict. Ignorance is Bliss reaches Dr. Dre, who tracks him down. Kendrick spends a week in the studio with Dre, proving he can perform on command. King Kunta faces rejection, setbacks, and invisibility in the industry, but he refuses to compromise his story or his sound. He reinvents himself, drops the mask, and claims his real name. His integrity is his armor, He will not be another industry puppet.
I'm so far ahead of my time. I got people 5 years from now pressing rewind. I wrote my first line when I was 13 years old. I was just rapping about killing people. Oh man, I think I probably killed about 30 people in like 2 bars. I done sold this amount of dope. Because that's all we've seen. That's all, that was around us at the time. And the city relate to that. It's your boy K-Dot, giving a shout out Dub CNN. Before the world knew me as a Kendrick Lamar, I was K-Dot. The nickname, that been acquired since I was a kid, just being in the neighborhood. That name will always be there. I go back to the city now, they don't call me Kendrick. I jumped in the booth at 16, did my first mixtape, the youngest head nigga in charge, and I wanted to start in Compton, so I spread it out at the schools, Centennial High School, the school I went to in Compton. That was the era when I was a student of the game. I was studying everybody, people from Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, or DMX, to Wayne. It took really a lot of years of just preparation. All that progressed, me constantly standing in the studio, practicing, putting these tapes out, training today. Kendrick Lamar, EP, OD, that's just constant practice. It caught the buzz, man, and it caught the ear of a cat named Dude Dog that was in the industry, somebody we looked up to in the neighborhood. I remember Top sitting on the side of the boys, like, go in the booth. Let me see if this really you rapping. And he put me in the booth and I freestyled for like 2 hours before he said, okay, this really you. And that was the beginning of my tap. And I've been with him since I was 16, man, Top Dog Entertainment.
He grabbed me and J-Rock off the streets. Get in the studio and do something better with your life.
They basically developed me to where I'm at today. Locked me in a booth and make me study my craft. We had nowhere to go, all in the same studio. The more and more we was in there, we built a brotherly bond. Myself, Schoolboy Q, Absol, J-Rock, Black Hippie, Carefree. That's the meaning behind that title. We feel like we have our own style and our own sound, and we're not confined with what the industry wants us to do or what radio wants us to do.
July 2nd, 2011. Section 80 drops digitally via TDE, debuting at number 113 on the Billboard 200 with about 5,400 first-week sales. Songs like ADHD and Kush and Corinthians blend personal storytelling, crack-era fallout, and faith, marking him as a rising voice for the Section 8 generation. 2011 to 2012. Drake invites King Kunta to open the Take Care tour.
This is my brother A$AP Rocky. This is my brother Kendrick Lamar. This is my brother Chasing Cash.
Putting him on 10 to 15K capacity stages worldwide. After the tour, he signs a joint deal with Dr. Dre's Aftermath and Interscope in 2012. October 22nd, 2012, Good Kid, Mad City drops, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard 200 with about 242,000 first-week U.S. sales. The album is a cinematic narrative of a Compton teen pulled between faith and the streets, culminating in the death of his friend Dave and spiritual turning points like Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. 2013. His verse on Big Sean's Control names peers, J. Cole, Drake, etc., claims the King of New York mantle from a Compton vantage and reignites competitive fire across rap.
Boys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with, but this is hip-hop and them niggas should know what time it is.
Sloppy, dusty, soft, the unmitigated gall, the disrespect. Didn't know what time it was, Kendrick. They had no clue. They thought it was tweets and handshakes and hugs. They had no clue. They didn't know what time it was, brother.
Jermaine, Big Crit, Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake.
The Drake part, he made sure that, I think he said Drake last. Did he?
This nigga named everybody. Big Crit, Wale, J. Cole, Big Sean, J. Electron.
J. Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas.
What's funny is that on this track, he's on it with Big Sean and also with Jay Electronica too. Like a lot of these dudes he's been on tracks with, but he sets this up. The key is like when this dropped, everybody went wild, right? People dropped responses. Everybody was asked this in interviews. Like some people were mad, some people were pissed off. Other people were like, hey, thanks for the compliment. He mentioned me in the track.
You and your core fans never heard of you niggas. Wow. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas.
He said, I don't even want niggas to know about y'all. I'm trying to literally kill y'all. I don't want y'all fans to hear y'all even speak, my guy.
Drake using his art. I'm trying to murder you. Does he mean it literally? No, that's why he's doing it on wax. He's trying to kill you on the track, which any good rapper is going to try to do. They get on a track with you, That's it, man. It's about pushing yourself.
What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high. Who's trying to jump and get it?
To the peak, to the pinnacle, as far and as hard as you can go in. I'm trying to raise the bar high.
You're a better off trying to skydive out the exit window with 5 G5s with $5 grand.
Damn. He got more. I heard it from it. Damn.
King Kunta's rise is not just about talent. It's about psychological willpower. He refuses to be boxed in by the industry, by geography, or by expectations. He claims his crown by demanding respect, not waiting for permission. He brings Compton's pain and pride to the world stage, never forgetting where he came from. March 15th, 2015. To Pimp a Butterfly merges jazz, funk, and soul with dense political and spiritual commentary on blackness, hypocrisy, and self-hate. All Right becomes a Black Lives Matter anthem, chanted in protest nationwide. His BET performance of the song on top of a police car draws Fox News criticism.
Not helpful at all. This is why I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans than racism in recent years. This is exactly the wrong message.
Which he later answers on Damn.
Tell me something. You motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I'd rather die than to listen to you.
How can you take a song that's about hope and turn it into hatred?
2018. Wins the Pulitzer Prize for Music, the first rapper and first non-classical and jazz artist to do so, with the board praising Damn for its powerful storytelling and depiction of modern African-American life. King Kunta uses his platform to challenge white supremacy, police brutality, and the commodification of black pain. He turns protests into poetry and anthems. He faces media attacks and industry skepticism with unbreakable integrity, always putting the message before the money. 2022, after a 5-year gap, releases Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, a double album about therapy, generational trauma, masculinity, infidelity, and spiritual reckoning. 2024, the long simmering tension with Drake boils over after his Like That verse, rejecting the Big Three framing.
Motherfuck the Big Three. Nigga, it's just Big Me.
Drake responds with Push Up,
Squeak pipe down, you ain't in no Big Three. Scissor got you wiped down.
tailor-made freestyle.
We need you.
The West Coast save you up.
This is nasty. Nasty!
He got Tupac dissing him to try to help.
Right, help him out.
Damn, dog, this shit crazy.
Talk about him liking young girls, that's a gift for me. Heard it on the Budding podcast, it's gotta be true.
This nigga got Tupac giving Kendrick an emotional.
You know what I'm saying, what Tupac meant to Kendrick. He spoke about this in interviews and also in songs as well. Use this man's like idol, bro, and do an AI generated version is just, that's different.
Drake, you bugged out. Sadistic. This is mental warfare. Psychological warfare. Let's look that up real quick. Nigga, you trying to play in niggas' minds? Actions intended to reduce the opponent's morale.
You're supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless it's just a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say.
This nigga getting helpful.
Yeah, Tupac.
I just passed it to Snoop.
Damn.
That's your Snoop.
What the fuck you really trying to do?
Let's go, man. It's getting spooky in here, man.
Pass you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you gotta do some dirty work. You know how to move, right?
The brother brought out Tupac and Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg referenced when they was on stage and they literally passed the torch to Kendrick. What we doing? What we doing?
Right. I know you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody.
Drake is a tactician. Again, he studies battle rap. He understands how this shit goes and maneuvers.
King Kunta answers with Euphoria.
He's telling us this nigga ain't hood.
Wants to chill out to and vibe with.
You give them what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. You was really breaking this nigga into pieces.
I already know he gonna turn up.
Oh my God!
Let it get shaky. I park his son.
He broke the word Parkinson down.
He said dementia was running your family. You done forgot all the shit you did.
Yo, he's sunning you right now, bro. He's sunning you, bringing your pops in it. He bringing hip hops in it.
This nigga Kendrick is there.
Oh, that's the rebuttal I was waiting for.
The pot thing. Stop playing with pot.
Nigga say I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga let pot turn over in his grave, though, nigga.
You should have never used Fox, my nigga. Now you gotta pay.
Oh no, now it's killing you, Drake.
He brought back PTSD. No.
Let's bring it back up. Fast speed for Pusha T.
It's the way he said it.
Fuck you, Pusha T.
Let me see you push it. His Achilles.
I ain't lie, Pusha T did get that nigga now.
Drake did back out of the Pusha T beef.
Drake! He is killing you.
I'm whooping feet.
Terrence Thornton is who? Pusha T. He's saying I'm Terrence Crawford.
I'm gonna whip your ass so bad your feet gonna come out of those shoes, right? Versus I'm whipping you on features like that, smooth.
This is Kendrick in friendly fade mode, bro.
Y'all asked for this. This shit gas.
There's no way.
That nigga just say he Melly.
If you know, you know.
Y'all already know what's going on with that case.
He was charged with double murders of his friends.
He turning y'all into ghosts, man.
Y'all done made this nigga lose his mind.
Is he not the best, nigga? Nigga is actually fucking disgusting, yo.
Nigga, no more. It's crazy.
Yo, K-Dot went crazy for 6 minutes straight.
This was better than like that.
Like, that was absolutely insane, bro.
R.P. Drake, man.
This was a murder, and I feel like I'm an accessory.
I know J. Cole was listening to this and was like,
Really just like the fact that Kendrick approached it as a healed, grown man.
Kendrick slow cooked this disc.
You got like 6 or 7 different cadences, different personalities from Kendrick. Like most people stick to sort of like one sound. Kendrick looks like he's just having fun. He just made a dope sounding track and then just tore this man apart.
He basically just did a Cat Williams diss track. You can't listen to this and tell me that he ain't the best rapper of our generation, bro. Drake! Drake! You gonna take this?
Drake, I ain't even gonna lie, my boy. You can't respond to that. 6 minutes of straight destroying you, nigga. You cannot respond to that.
My opinion, it's an unwinnable battle.
Y'all gotta take that L today. Kung Fu Kenny, the boogeyman himself, has spoken.
The boogeyman is alive and well.
616 in LA.
Ready to play? Have you ever? Let's see. Have you ever thought that OVO is working for me?
Whoa! Wait!
Whoa! I don't know who OVO is. It's Drake team.
What do you mean? Spies, nigga! You saying there's a mole in Drake camp?
Did he say that in the last song we was talking about Have You Ever?
He said that in Euphoria.
Drake, who your real friends?
Meet the Grams.
You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members and y'all pussy. You lied on them. I know they young. Oh, man. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about the other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the whole fucking rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my fucking God!
Holy fuck. What the fuck just happened?
What Kendrick just said is insane.
This nigga Kendrick is a psychopath, bro.
Oh, we not rapping no more. This is beyond a rap battle.
I'm getting scared.
Bro, you scaring me, bro.
Yeah. Stab this way.
Yeah.
Stab that way.
Yeah. Ooh. OVO.
Then stab this way. Stab that way.
OVO.
Not Like Us, a record-breaking hit that frames Drake as a cultural threat and becomes a global anthem. July 4th, 2024, Not Like Us music video drops, showing Bloods and Crips dancing together in Compton, symbolically uniting rival LA gangs around King Kunta's cultural leadership. September 2024, drops Watch the Party Die during the MTV VMAs, calling for hip-hop's destruction and rebirth, attacking industry plants and superficiality, and positioning himself as culture guardian. November 22nd, 2024, GNX arrives as a surprise drop, a victory lap West Coast record. After winning 5 Grammys for Not Like Us, February 9th, 2025, King Kunta headlines the Super Bowl 59 halftime show in New Orleans, solidifying his place as Pulitzer-winning artist and stadium-level cultural force. He displayed Black struggle, culture, and excellence, and refused to play some of his biggest songs, but used the stage as a voice for the African American community. December 2025. A global stadium tour culminates in 2 Sydney shows with roughly 100,000 attendees, where he closes with Not Like Us and thanks the crowd for making the final show unforgettable. King Kunta's greatest battle is internal, facing trauma, therapy, and the pressure of being a black leader in America. He never lets the industry break his spirit. He unites rivals, raises the bar, and protects hip-hop's soul. His willpower and integrity are unshakable, even as he faces the world's biggest stages and the culture's harshest critics. 2026, Kendrick breaks the record as the most decorated rapper ever, stacking more Grams.
The 2026 Grammys have just gone down.
And hip-hop won in a major way.
Kendrick Lamar made history yesterday.
Kendrick Lamar
now has
the most
Grammy Awards
in Grammys history. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
27 total wins, surpassing Jay-Z's record of 25.
Jay-Z has 25, Ye has 24, and Eminem has 15. So Kendrick is he's going to be controlling the number 1 spot for a minute. It's going to take a while for someone else to catch up.
Last year, even with his 5 wins for Not Like Us, but he surpassed both of them last year. He won some big awards last night.
But what I do think is really interesting about this is that Kendrick was able to do this in his first 15 years. The 25 is across Jay-Z's 30 years.
And last night, he picked up 5, which is absolutely crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay.
5 for 5, no Wendy's. 5 for 5. No patty cake.
Once again,
Kendrick
Lamar
opened his
shows
mouth and hand him a Grammy right now, bro.
Lock in, y'all, and listen carefully.
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be dumb.
That lyric is still aging like fucking fine wine.
Big night for Kendrick Lamar. Big night for Kendrick Lamar.
He is breaking records. We are watching it in real time.
For the longest time, people tried to tell us and sell us that there's no way that a pure hip-hop artist can reach certain levels of success. He has to cross over. He's got to be some sort of hybrid artist. He's got to do things that aren't necessarily in the hip-hop vein. And every time he wins in a major way, he proves that wrong.
Kendrick Lamar ended up taking home, I believe, 5 Grammy Awards. He won for Best Rap Album.
Best Rap Song for TV Off.
Luther wins the Grammy for Best Melodic Rap Performance, so that's a lock.
Record of the year, yeah, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, they won. Luther.
Best Rap Performance for Chains and Whip. So shout out to Clips for getting that, but obviously Kendrick was on that.
So we got 5.
Yeah.
It was 5
tonight, another
bro.
5, which I think is the same amount that he won for the Not Like Us year, which was last year.
The dude cleared the rap, what's it called? Categories.
Bro, 10 Grammys in literally 2 years is disgusting.
Insane,
it's absolutely disgusting.
For him to be able to win 5 more right after last year and break a record for having the most Grammys as a hip-hop artist, as a rapper, monumental. Such a great milestone.
And that's why this is dope. He didn't have to do anything to sell his integrity, sell it to get this.
Yes, I mean, very well deserved. I did want the Clips to win Rap Album of the Year.
As far as rap album, I was expecting the Clips to win, for best rap album. I love that album, but I love GNX as well, and Chromacopia. Jid was also in there, Glorilla was in there, so that was a very good category.
Right, I wanted them to win that category just for the plot. The Drake D writers, Kendrick winning, they numbed to that, but the Clips winning would have really hurt them.
Like I said, but GNX was a big album, man. It truly was. Like I said, from 2024 to 2025, it was a huge album.
and I thought Let God Sort Him Out was a phenomenal album. But you can't be mad at GNX.
Not at all.
Yeah. He rolled out, from the Super Bowl and to his tour and everything. Yeah, very, very big album. So yeah, hey man, congratulations to Kendrick.
One of my favorite things was when Kendrick accepted the award for Rap Album of the Year. He gave a very succinct, but I think very potent speech.
Let's check it out from Mr. Pulitzer Prize winner.
Hip hop, as usual, man. I'm not good at talking about myself, but I express it through the music.
He been up there like 10 times now at this point? Well, no, I don't think he went up there for one of them joints, but dang.
Pile of the Clips, like these are my brothers to be in this category. What's up, Push, man? Malice, man.
Hip hop is always gonna be right here. He's talking about right here at the Grammys, right here on stage. We're gonna be in these suits. We're gonna be looking good.
Hip hop is gonna always be right here. We're gonna be in these suits. We're gonna be looking good.
We're gonna have our folks with us, and we're gonna be having the culture with us.
We're gonna be having our folks with us. We're gonna be having the culture with us. So I appreciate y'all. God is the glory. Love y'all.
Simple, to the point.
When you asking why true hip-hop fans, hip-hop heads, people who grew up in hip-hop, people whose culture is hip-hop, people the only culture that know is hip-hop, would be excited because every time he gets on that stage, he puts the highest praise to the culture.
I thought this was a great moment, too, because TV Off was one of the winners this year. So Kendrick Lamar's TV Off with DJ Mustard and Lefty Gunplay took home a major award. And so Lefty Gunplay is now a Grammy winner. Lefty Gunplay is now a Grammy winner. 1 second applause.
Yeah, Bad Bunny, he won Album of the Year, so that was a really big deal as well.
The fact that you're getting 3 amazing hip-hop records in the same category and none have won in over 20 years. No rap album has won Album of the Year in 20 years. Now you have the opportunity, and they gave it to Bad Bunny.
I was hoping Clips win Rap Album of the Year, Kendrick win Album of the Year, but it is what it is.
What do you
I think it was a safe PR move to give it to Bad Bunny.
Globally, we can't deny the impact that Bad Bunny has had, but also as we look around at what's happening across America in a number of places, just on the zeitgeist, this project lands perfectly.
Also, Bad Bunny, he is also going to be the headliner next week of the Super Bowl, so we're going to see how that Super Bowl performance goes. Like, I expect high numbers for it. Will it be Kendrick Lamar's as far as the highest, viewed Super Bowl of all time? But we have to wait and see.
One of the things Bad Bunny did last year that brought a significant amount of attention to him was he decided that he didn't want to have any shows in the United States because he was concerned about ICE showing up to his shows and abducting his fans. And that was a big story that made it all around the world.
Hip hop was eating. Leon Thomas got a reward for R&B Record of the Year. Some of y'all probably wondering, what's that got to do with hip hop? Freddie Gibbs is on the song, brother.
Lefty Gunplay made it known how thankful he was to Kendrick Lamar. He mentioned that in his acceptance speech. I don't want to play that one because I'm not sure where that one's going to fall on copyright, but here's what he sounded like on the red carpet. Take a listen.
Do you feel like there's a moment that led you to being here today?
Kendrick Lamar giving me the opportunity to feature on that song TV Off, making history as a Latino out here.
Making history as a Latino out here, which is big. 1 second applause.
A cool category this year that I really like was album of the year, album cover of the year, right? And this got the Tyler for Chromacopia.
Tyler, the Creator, won the first ever Best Cover Art award. A lot of people talking, oh, well, that award shouldn't even be for the Grammys. I would argue different. I would argue that the cover art is crucial for the project release as well.
So Tyler, the Creator's Chromacopia wins the Grammy for Best Album Cover. I love the branding of that album.
Is there something that he told you, a piece of advice that he left you with?
He said, I'm the missing piece of the West, and it's all starting to make sense now.
Who is the best rapper alive?
And when the culture picked him, it wasn't because of industry politics. It was because he earned it. Wayne's salt isn't about injustice. It's about entitlement. It's about a king who can't accept that the kingdom moved on. So next time you see Wayne complaining about the Grammys, remember, it's not about the trophy. It's about the fact that Kendrick is the one holding it. And until Wayne and Drake learn to accept that the game changes, they're going to keep looking salty every time someone else gets crowned. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Wayne justified, or is this just another case of a spoiled vet who can't handle the new king? Because from where I'm sitting, the only thing more consistent than Kendrick's wins is Wayne's entitlement. Until next time, keep your ego in check and your legacy earned.